Hi, this is John Chen. I'm the author of Engaging Virtual Meetings. And what I'm about to show you is one of the secrets that we have about making meetings engaging, and that's called the participation map. The participation map was developed over 20 years ago when we started to do telecons, and we needed to find a way. How do I know that everyone's engaging when I can't see your face? So I started creating a map, and the map is very easy. Some early easy versions were just around the participants' names, and I just started making check marks next to them. We kept progressing, and now we have a spreadsheet, which is nice because it's shareable. And so I can actually have a producer, somebody else fill this out while I might be the presenter or the facilitator. I can just watch here on my other second screen that's over here, and I can see the updates for that. And I also have somebody else, a producer who's checking in and can remind me if I didn't engage somebody. So that's one of our key principles too, is if we go around and we start doing a share and we have the right amount of time, and I say that everyone's going to share, I want to make sure that we got everybody with that. The other principle that we have is engage and interact with every attendee. The participation map will show us through the course of the meeting, is there people who have been sharing too much, or more importantly, is there somebody who hasn't contributed at all, and should we check into that person? So that's something that's really important to me. Let me just share what this looks like. So in this case, we have a class. We're going to use some names here. This is Debbie Ann, Brad, Casey. There's a John, a Donna, and a Julie. So as we go in here and I go through these columns, one of the first columns here is logged in. So this will tell us the time. This is currently military time, but this is like a 7:14 that they logged in for a certain class with this. And some of the things up here is when we're planning a class, you can sometimes see when things were planned and what the actual were. And this is also another way, if you deliver a meeting multiple times, is to find out, are you on time, or are you constantly late? And if you are constantly late or early, you can find out why and change the meeting times. To perfect my first class, it took me over 17 times to get the timings right. I had to cut a lot of stuff out that I thought would be in there. And when I did, I got a perfect 60 minutes of virtual content that people really appreciated. And I was able to end on time with very, very high odds. So then here, you can also just do simple marks like X's or yeses or nos to say, as each person checked in, you can find out that they were here. Next is in air traffic control, I actually engage everybody and we hear what are their challenges. So somebody was saying their microphone was unattended. They're talking about virtual meetings here, people who don't have the virtual skills. So as we go through this too, as a facilitator, if I have notes for these, I can come back to them and refer to them into the class and really show that I'm paying attention with this. In this next section in good looks, we just want to see if people participated or not. We ask them to chat. So again, if these people do chat, you can just come around and just mark some quick notes like this, or a yes. And then somebody actually contributed something, said their camera's crooked, so that one of the ways they could improve their good looks was fix their camera. And so we just made a note of that. Up on top here, there are things that we chat at each of the sections. So there's some resources, links, messages, or documents that we chat. And so we keep them inside of here so the producer can easily see what's going on. And so it's kind of like a run of show. One is that we're showing what we're doing next, and more importantly is how we're working with the attendees for that. So this is a shared poem, so we make sure that everybody contributed a line in here. So that's one of the rules of this shared document, is that everyone can contribute, and they can contribute in different ways. And lastly, we go here and do an exercise called Last Word, and go through here as each person, before they leave the meeting, they let us know what's the thing, the most valuable thing that they got out of the meeting. And so as we do that, we mark these here. So as you can see in this meeting, we got a lot of engagement, and we made sure that everybody was engaged at certain times, and most of all, that everyone was engaged at least once by the end of the meeting. So that's one of our secrets. It's called the participation map, and I look forward to giving you a template for this and hearing about great results from your engaging virtual meeting. Okay, we'll see you next time.